Hi guys, welcome back. So it's been a little while since I made an actual build order guide. This is going to be the Turks 12-minute 45 facts castle with light cav into scorpions. So this particular build order is one that I've just done a couple of videos on, just showcasing it in ranked. I think one of them was sort of, a win, and the other one was a loss. So yeah, I've been testing a little bit. It's hard for me to decide whether it's good or not because I've not really played for 6 months, so I'm just not very good anyway. But I have gone up in elo from where I started, so it must be okay. Maybe. Yeah, the build itself then, as you can see on the right hand side, we've got the guide. 6 on sheep, 1 to lure the first boar, and then we're going to go 3 onto the wood line over there, and we're going to make a house as well over at the wood. So yeah, this build order actually can be done with any civilization up until Castle Age. So the final bit of the build is just a slight little tweak in line with the strategy we're going for. So go for light cav with scorpions. So obviously you'll be able to use this build order with any other civilization for a faster lancer rush, or a faster sort of knights into monks or something along those sorts of lines with any other civs as well. So I am actually toying with a bit of a Franks build as well at the moment, which is basically doing the same thing. I'm trying to make it one villager faster as well, so that'd be like 1220. So now we've got 3 on wood. We're sending 1 villager up to the boar, and then the next 3 that come out are going to go onto the town centre food as well. As you can see, we're pushing deer. So as soon as you find the deer, as long as you've got your sheep already, start pushing them straight away. Don't wait around. Just get them in and get that lovely bit of venison in your bank. Right, so yeah, we've just got another 1 more villager to come out on here, so it's going to take us up to 15 population, and then essentially the next bit all we're going to do is send 6 more villagers over to the barriers. I've written it on the build order guide that we send 2 to berries with a mill and a house, and then move 1 from the boar to the wood, and then 4 to berries. It's just because that's how sort of like the timing of moving the villager from boar to wood. Basically, by the time the second villager for the berries comes out, the boar will be pretty much done, and we'll be sending basically a villager from there over to the wood. So yeah, basically 6 to wood, 6 to berries, sorry, and then once the boars run out, send 1 of the villagers from boar to wood, and that's it. For the final bit. So that's going to take us up to 21 population. We're not going to bother getting loom until the feudal age. We don't need it just yet. There you go, there's that villager going over to woods now that boar finished off. And then that's pretty much it. So I'm going to just fast forward. There's nothing to do on the way up to the feudal age, so I'm just going to fast forward through that. But yeah, I'm going to basically try different variations of this build order with different civs and see how we get on. So now we've hit the castle age, we're making a market with 3 villagers. We've taken 3 off of the food down, we're sending them over to the main wood line, and we're making a blacksmith as well. We want to research loom and get a villager. The villager's going to go over to wood. Normally I'd make the villager first and then go for loom, but actually getting loom first this time. If this was an actual game against a person rather than AI who kind of bugs out with their militia, would have been better. So that was it. We sold a stone. We dropped off the food from the berries just before we were due to click up. It would have been a little bit short otherwise, so we had to quickly manually drop that off. But we're on our way up now. We're just going to send a couple of villagers forward from those to make a barracks. And then those other villagers gone on to straggler trees. Okay, so once the barracks has been made, we'll get a stable down. Moving the guide over. And then once the stable's been made, we're going to just make a load of scouts. So you'll notice I've taken another villager off of the straggler trees, so we're actually building the stable with 3 villagers. That's just to try and get it up a bit quicker. And then these are the straggler tree villages. We're going to start adding some farms. We're actually going to add 5 farms in total from these straggler tree villages and these builders. So the builders are going to go onto straggler trees as well. So we're going to add 5 farms with those. And as you can see, we're making the scouts as well. So as soon as we hit the castle age, we'll be able to we'll have light cav straight away, which will clear up those militia extremely quickly. So as you can see, we're just adding more farms. We've just got 1 more farm to go down. Leaves us with 2 left on stragglers. They're going to go over to the gold. They're on the way now. First 2 villages that come out are going to go onto straggler trees. They will eventually move over to wood, a new wood line, but we're just going to leave them on straggler trees for now. The berry villagers are going to go over to the gold as well once that berry bush is done. And the next villager, as I say, once we've got the set 2 on the straggler trees, the one after that is going to go forward to make the siege workshop. So this one that's just being created now is going to go forward in a minute. But as you can see, light cav going to clear up those militia. Villager's about to pop out. Come on. There we go. On its way forward. So that's at 14 minutes. That villager's going forward to make the siege workshop. And at this point onwards, really just kind of just do what you want, I think. I'm going to add a few more farms, but eventually we'll send some more over to wood, and we should be able to start adding some knights in as well soon enough. Occasionally, certainly if we can get a few more farms down than what we've got there, but certainly the main focal point at this stage is just to get some scorpions out from the siege workshop, whilst doing a little bit of harassing with the light cav where you can. And then obviously once you've got some knights in play as well, it'll make it a little bit more deadly than the light cav. But as you can see, that's up now. So first one is being made at around 15:45. Eventually we'll get quite a little cluster. What I'd probably suggest is you need to get maybe 4 or 5 scorpions together, and then make a switch into mangonels, and then start taking down the enemy town centre or production buildings. Probably the town centre. I don't suppose it really matters too much, but obviously try and kill off as many of the enemy villages as you can. You could also do an alternate version of this with monks. So go for sort of knights and monks, or light cav and monks, or whatever you want really. That'd be quite a strong one as well, I think. So I might play around with that in the future as well. I will do a few more videos just testing this in ranked, so do keep your eye out for those. And like I say, I'm then going to transition into the Franks version of this with knights and scorpions, which will hopefully hit the castle age at 12 minutes and 20 seconds, which is ridiculously fast. I can probably do that timing with Lithuanians. Probably do it with Ethiopians as well. So we'll, like I say, keep your eye out for those, because those are all ones that are going to be in the pipeline. But that's it really for this one, guys. So do hit like. It really helps the video to spread. And I shall see you on the next one.